So, we have done all of the Game & Watch part. Now for the gallery part.
Right.
Which, we haven't really discussed much about what's going on the title screen. We kind of boggled at it at the first episode, the start of this. But we didn't really, think about it. Mario's show. Why is Mario putting on a show?
It's a circus.
Mario has a circus. Why does he have a circus? So, here's the gallery corner.
Mario's studying. Why is
All
Mario
of these
studying?
things show up as you unlock things. Game & Watch History. It lets you, it's like a little timeline of release dates for various, the Game & Watch games. So, it lists all the Game & Watch things and what year and what day they were released on. So, you can see through here, most of these games we've seen in this series, in galleries previously. We have not seen Snoopy Tennis.
Or Mickey and Donald.
Yeah, there were a number of Disney games, Disney licensed things that they did Game & Watch games for. But, and it shows there when the NES came out, so a lot of the Game & Watch stuff was before the NES. But then they kept doing things afterwards as well.
Snoopy.
Yeah. So this is kind of nifty. It's just sort of there.
Yeah.
Kind of fun.
Crab.
Crab. Do not know what that is. I would like to know what that is, kind of. And the last couple there, Donkey Kong Circus, Donkey Kong Hockey, which were the last appearances of original Donkey Kong for 10 years. Squish. Just squish. And then a bunch of Game & Watch versions of NES games?
On the crystal screen.
In 86. Some of the ones that we're going to see in the museum down at the end here. Zelda was apparently the last Game & Watch that they released. I thought it was Mario the Juggler. I thought I'd read that somewhere, but no, apparently it was Zelda.
Mario the Juggler even listed on here?
It was way earlier.
Oh.
So, yeah. So yeah, that's the history of Game & Watch games. Present. Would you like to see the staff credits again? Just press the A button to watch them. If you want to see the cast of our games, just press down on the control pad when you press the A button.
Oh.
So yeah, that's what present here lets you can see the credits again.
Okay.
The music room. Luigi playing a trumpet.
It's not a room.
Well, that's just a display. The room is over this part.
Oh, okay.
Where they go to afterwards. Here.
I see.
It's the room with the giant record player.
It's the record player for giant records.
Luigi walking by with an accordion.
Why?
And when they play the record, they stand on it, and Luigi's
seems
trumpeting,
bad.
and Mario's got a big drum.
There's no needle, is there?
No! I think they're the needle. And the music is playing through them. Anyway, we've got all of the different musics. Here the rain shower music when you get all the moons filled up, and, when you hit the P switch and end a thing. Yeah, here we'll get to, also Luigi coming by with a stack of records.
That are too small for this.
Here's a fuller listen to the music that it plays when things are reversed in Modern Mario Bros., which is kind of nifty. So yeah, it's music. You can play the musics.
But does it have the music room music?
No,
Weird.
because you can just listen to it.
Oh, there you go.
No, that's the music for when you are receiving a present.
Oh.
And I hung here just for a little bit just to see if anything else would happen with Luigi, but no, he'll carry records over to the right, he'll carry an accordion over to the left.
Okay.
The message board. So this has all of the messages that you get. This includes all the hints that you can get if you fail a game with less than 100 points, you'll get a hint about it. So there's a hint for every classic and every modern game. Most of the stuff, it's just the things that we've seen, but I'll show off the hints at least.
Okay.
The rules are what you see the first time that you load up a game and look at it. And I just want to point out, Toad there is just kind of hanging by a balloon. Weird. Modern Fire, different characters fall at different speeds. Bounce the fast ones first. I guess that's a hint. Classic Fire, everyone falls at the same speed. They get faster, but relax and catch them all. It's not a very good hint.
No.
Boxing, it tells you how the KOs translate to stars. That's it. Knock out the challengers.
Linked.
This is what it shows when you first load up two-player mode, how to do the link play. So, we saw that. Classic Boxing. When you take a punch, your defense meter goes down. Don't take punches. That's basically all it's saying. Don't take punches. Don't worry about avoiding the falling moons. In fact, if you catch enough, something interesting might happen. This was in Rain Shower where, you know, you collect the moons and that, so. Classic Rain Shower. There's crows? Yeah, a lot of the hints here are just kind of explaining basic gameplay stuff.
Yeah.
Modern Cement Factory. Boos don't give points, but they still fill up space.
What a
pest. Classic Cement Factory. Watch the elevators. You might need to hang out in the safe spot below for a while. That's, I guess, kind of a good hint if you haven't gotten down how to do the elevators yet. If you don't grab the key, the walkway to Kong will not appear. Enemies move in many different ways.
Those are two extremely good hints.
Faster you grab the key and open the cage, the more points you get. If you use the trees well, you can hit enemies with falling fruit. That's, you know, that's actually a decent hint. The fact that if you go faster, you get more points. Close the fireball and Boo and Bubbles to push them to your opponent. The fireball won't move on its own, but Boo sneaks closer when you turn your back on it. That's a good hint if you haven't recognized how the Boo moves yet. Take out bees, but don't run out of spray! Refill your spray bottle and bees. That's, yeah.
Modern Chef.
Catch the food or let Yoshi eat it. Just remember that Yoshi likes cooked food the best. So yeah, that's good if you don't realize that Yoshi can eat the food. Food can fly both high and low. Yeah, that's
Some of these hints are
yeah.
Video game.
Don't miss a box! Fill that truck! You get extra points if you get all the truck icons. That's their hint. Don't miss!
Classic.
I don't know what I was doing here. The ones coming out of the machine are the easiest to miss. After that, as long as the brothers cooperate, everything will be alright.
That's not a hint.
That's why they got fired. They didn't cooperate well enough. That's totally the reason they got fired. It wasn't the boss's fault. If you run into or land on a barrel, you'll lose a life, so jump carefully. Platform that appears when you flip the switch won't last long. That's just pretty basic gameplay. You can only jump at certain points, so memorize them. That is a terrible hint. You don't want to memorize them, you want to recognize that you can't jump in the spots where it has the painted, ceiling. If the octopus is about to nab you, throw the treasure with B! It'll hit the treasure and over if you stop trying. So yeah, that's, tells you how to throw the treasure, and that's the thing you can do if you're in panic. Watch to see which tentacle will attack next. There's always one place where you'll be safe. Fire attack. Don't worry about the food and chickens that approach on occasion. Just go for the bullet bills and bob-bombs. That is bad advice! The food and chickens give you points. Good advice would be don't prioritize the bullets and bob-bombs over the food and chickens. Those are the important things, because you can miss tomatoes and chickens and be fine. Try to tell whether an enemy or torch will reach first. The thing that comes first. Look at what comes first and hit that. Anyway, yeah, let's just look at these animations here. We have Yoshi just kind of hanging on a balloon there, and we have Toad just littering.
Oh, he's got
tossing flyers.
Flyers for Mario
Flyers
Circus.
for Mario Circus that he's just throwing. And there's like a theme park here.
The theme park is not a circus.
It's not. But, like, why does Mario have a circus?
I guess we're going into the void next.